thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. This is the channel for Only the Insane. I'll be your host. You can call me whatever you want. People do it anyway. Yeah, this is broadcast from the fifth dimension. Well, from the going live in the third dimension. We're here to heal the third dimension, go into the fourth, fifth, sixth, eighth dimensions, whatever it is. Help humanity grow up, whatever it is, whatever that means. As we go into the higher dimension energies, the fourth dimension comes in, fifth dimension, and third dimension get kicked out. Yeah, I was at theme parks yesterday, did an interview. Maybe not everyone's going to agree with it, but it's still good to have a different point of view and get added to your repertoire of the way you see things. I imagine it will open up. The idea is to have different point of views and just information to help you find your conclusions, what's right for you. So it all has its purpose. It all has its whatever it is, meaning. So it's all good stuff. Yeah, we're all in different timelines, as you might see. We all have different points of view. It makes life more interesting. So all points of view matter into our healing the consciousness, changing our perspective. Now, the Orions are here. I don't know for what. I got some indication. Basically, to help us go into either we have a message for humanity. I can go into it real quick. There'll be more. It's basically as their vibrations connect with us. Basically, it's like you'll see the third dimensional self and the fourth dimensional self of you, splitting the dimensions, basically. And the fourth dimension, you might see several versions of you, possibly other worlds. As we heighten our energies, other worlds will come closer to us. We'll see other worlds also. In other dimensions, some might already be seeing it now. This is no joke either. It's basically, it's difficult to heal the third dimension when many are holding on to it for dear life. Through their football, their sport, their art, whatever it is. Not to say that's bad, it's just that's, their project, their way of life, that's all. Yeah, sport, those things are good. It's just because it gives the soul purpose. Especially, imagine more people would be connecting to a whole another version of sports, whole another version of arts, when they let go of the 3D frame of mind. Basically, like you have to get up and go to a job and stuff like that. It's a little bit complicated to heal that, as some might see. Letting that go. Living off of no food. We're not quite there yet. Some people are probably on there, but the more the population will go, I believe more people are going to move. Maybe go to salads but even now you're now you need food because you're connected to energies. So you won't. Yeah, being alive is food. You just the excitement for life. So yeah, as we went to the third dimension. These beings, like chickens, cows, were assisting us in some way. The galactic version. There's a version out there somewhere. And so we started using it for food instead. As we took our voyage into the ground, into the gutter. We took as far as we can go. And doing that was like heresy from what I feel. It's like, what are they doing? It's like, can you imagine that? The first human actually eating. The first Neanderthals and all of that were doing it, but then we went to Atlantean energies. It wasn't the case, but then we went back down into low vibrations. It's like, what are they doing? So, I imagine some can connect to that. And now they have McDonald's and all of this. But that's also, eventually, I imagine people can connect to those timelines of that stuff eventually phasing out. There's companies that have been around forever that were huge and are all trickling away. We have a company here called Sears that is the Amazon of retail in the 1920s and now is going into non-existence. So we're changing our vibration. So the alien energies will continue to get stronger. As for the Orion beings, or I'll have to bring them in to give more detail. But it seems like, yes, we're in a split of, basically it's like a split but also a balance of connecting to third but also connecting to the fourth and balancing together, where you don't, because you don't want to connect to fourth dimension and then not be able to function in third dimension that way, that well. You want to be able to even themselves out. It has a lot to do with the connection with the sun. As you can see, a lot of beings are around the sun right now. A lot of alien stuff, a lot of observatories have been shut down because of that. Because more alien beings are assisting us. They're not going into full detail yet, but basically it's preparing for our Earth to go into a transformation. It does feel like 2020, but of course when you bring out dates, people are like, oh, you can come out with all the dates you want. Does any of it ever happen? But it does seem like next year is a fire month. Of course, I mean, vibrationally, September was an energy month. Didn't really have a whole lot of alien, visitation or anything along those lines. It feels like it was a quiet month. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like it was. But energy-wise, I believe a lot is happening behind the scenes. That's going to continue. October is a clean slate. I don't know. Yeah, I was going to do predictions, and I keep forgetting. Well, I'm being directed to go into this direction right now. So, when I connect to their Orions, I connect to feline beings. They don't give me full detail of their society. Because the idea, it turns into entertainment. Wow, look at that. Wow, you guys don't eat. You guys don't use a bathroom, or whatever it is. Flying around in spaceships and look at each other all day. Look at us. But realize also, because they don't give us, at least through my connection, they don't give us a whole lot. Well, because we gotta heal, we gotta grow up, basically. That's the main thing. We have to slowly evolve, accept ourselves for who we are, higher dimensional beings. We are alien beings, human alien beings, and connect to different alien species to help us evolve, to see things more clearly without the drama. I mean, there might be some drama, but not the drama that we're having today. Help Washington heal itself. Help, do what we can, basically. If more people look at life in a positive way, will definitely change the planet's vibration. Well, we want the best for everyone. If somebody, like during those hearings, if that did happen to that lady through, gang, whatever it was, gang booty call, heal that energies, heal all of it so it doesn't happen again. And we connect to those that are going through that, through those thought patterns, to do something like and heal that vibration, continue to heal humanity's direction. And that is where we're going into a new paradigm of thinking, seeing. Uploaded a new meditation today. I have one more coming up for channeling. It's not getting as much attention as I thought it might, but that's okay. Something new. When they get more views or something like that, then I'll do more. But they're kind of a big production, well, sort of. So I don't want to put too much time into something that isn't going to get a whole lot of attention. But I think these will be good enough right now. And I'll post them on my main channel for now. Alright, thank you for those that are tuning in. Thank you for new people who are tuning in. Welcome to the channel of the I always saying that, that's why I say it. Because when I see normal on this world, yeah, I'd rather be the crazy person than the normal person. Normal on this world is psychotic. So, no thanks. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going to jury duty. I wasn't going to mention that, but God, I'm trying everything I can not to get myself thrown in jail. It's like, so, oh, by the way, yeah, judge is corrupt, cops are corrupt. So can I leave now? So I'm trying not to do that. Oh, jeez. I got called in last year. Now they got me doing it again. So I'm going to try and get out of it when I go there. I don't know if I can. I don't think they'll let me out of it. It's so stupid. So, yeah, they bring into the... Last time I was sick. That was fun. It was in the beginning of the year, actually, come to think of it. I think it was last year, yeah. That was when I was really sick, too. It was the first one I ever got. So this one... So stupid. Yeah, they bring you to the courtroom, and then they tell you what you're there for, and then you just try not to be too honest, but honest enough where you can get out of it if you can. They ask you trick questions. They ask you all these weird questions. And the last time even when sick, I was talking too much, but luckily I didn't get chosen. So maybe talking too much gets you not chosen. So yeah, it's a piece of shit. Yeah, so if you don't go, I think you get a warrant for your arrest or something like that. It's like, wow, I feel so free here. Because I guess because if nobody signed up for it, nobody would go. Because they have to make people go. Because I don't think anybody would want to go to this unless you got nothing better to do. But shit, I did this last year, so whatever. So, because if I get pulled into this, now my whole week is shot if I get chosen. God, it just never ends. So I'm gonna try and get kicked out early. So where we are to? Oh yeah, you know the thing was. Oh yeah, if those are the thing, I look tired. I look tired all the time. It's my new look. My new look is just looking exhausted. That's where I'm going to start using. Can't seem to get out of it. So I do channel meditations. Got the Jake comic. Work on channel text and channel at the theme parks, which is good. Some complications there, nothing to worry about. It all went well. So didn't have a sunscreen attack, luckily. The other time I got sunscreen, got into everything. God, jeez. It's like a nightmare. Okay. Hopefully some people are still here. Those are all new to all of this. This is IvanToad.com. We have private sessions throughout the week. Learn about how weird you are. You have, what is this? Schedule. We have the learn how to channel. We have Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone. So I have a shop here. It'll be 7 days for those submitted Monday. It'll be delivered Monday. I'm just trying to make sure I can connect right. So not as quickly. Hopefully I'll speed up to 5 days. We're working on it. Also have Spirit Social. Same thing here. We also have other channels of healers I do recommend. That's a social network. Thank you. Those are posting, and we have the Jake comic, and more will be coming out about that, but not today. All right. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the channel. One of the I guess it's most controversial in some, or most ignored. One of them at least. A lot of souls on this planet are not connected to their guides and angels. I listened to Alex Collier today on a webinar. He was talking about cataclysms. Don't live in Florida. You know, I don't see it. You know, it's floodings and all that. I don't see any of that happen. If it did, I'll just do these videos underwater. That's all. I just have to learn how to breathe underwater. I'm not sure if they have electricity. I'll figure something out. So go back to Atlantis. I'm not worried about it. If it happens, it happens. With the polar ass caps or whatever it might be. I'm not seeing that anytime soon. We have to change our vibrations drastically for that to really happen. So I think we're being protected at this time because we're not ready for it. I think it will interfere with our growing, just like the economy. I think that'll handle itself. It won't be perfect, but I don't see it collapsing because it feels like they're keeping it level so we can grow. There was a time once where it needs to break down and so we can grow that way, but yeah, that's going to suck. So it feels like it's being artificially assimilated. It's magic keeping it together. Because yeah, technically it should not be. It should have already fallen apart. New currency, not yet. It feels like we have to grow up first. And it might be a new generation of people, basically. You can say technically this is a new generation that are connecting to this. The old ways of third dimension have to heal, not to be thrown out. You know, like politicians need to chill out and work together. Get rid of it's all old men, most of it. So that needs to change. Do you imagine all feminine energies there? Feminine energies, but of a peaceful vibration. That's where we're heading. You know, just what's right for humanity. None of this back and forth with Nancy Pelosi. None of that. None of the greed energies. We're healing to our higher. Bro, I'm not just saying this. I'm not saying this. I'm not just doing all this for the money or whatever it might be. If that was the case, it's just no. Doing this because it needs to be done and said, and 3D needs to move on. The third dimension needs to move on, and when it does, I'll finally get the rest. When things start to truly change, I'll get the rest. Until then, I'll do my part. If I'm heard or ignored or whatever it might be, it doesn't really matter. Many aren't ready to change. That was another thing I got a message on before we go into Orion connections. Oh well. Those that are spiritual, spiritual teachers right now, and some are let's see here, popular channelers that like to brag about their abilities. More power to you. It's not about them. Some of them are really popular too. Not gonna go into names, but some are really popular. Bragging, maybe not publicly, but privately, it is there. Basic kind of arrogance, unfortunately. And then they get health problems, and they're channeling lower vibrations, and they don't know why. It's all written on the wall, basically. And that person chooses not to change. It's unfortunate. It does exist. Now, some say when I go to theme parks, I think I'm a badass or whatever it is. I just do that because I was directed to do it, and I just do it because it helps me release. I don't know, it has a purpose for it. I don't do it because I'm all of that or anything like that. I don't do it that way. And it's funny too. I get a laugh out of it, but that's about it. Does it help anybody? I'm not sure. Sometimes I'm so worn out, I'm sweating, I feel like crap. It's like but it all has its purpose. Some might grow from it, some might not. A lot of it's for future generations when they awaken and I'm long gone. They'll get a laugh out of it. Because right now it's just like humanity might have a sense of humor, but it's still kind of, it's not, it's like a control, I don't know, it's a sense of humor, but it's not a sense of humor. It's just it takes life, it does take things too seriously. Look at Saturday Night Live. It's supposed to be funny. It's all politically, it's not funny at all. Even the late night talk shows, they say it's funny, but really isn't. So, not to say everyone's lost their sense of humor, but mainstream comedy has lost its sense of humor a long time ago, as you can see. So it's just have some fun, chill out. Just, and most of humanity, a good portion of it has, at least in the controlled media, let's put it that way. Alright, okay, connect to the Orions. Alright, well, 1 minute. Connect to the spirit guide energies first. And there were a lot of the Orions to come in, some blessings, message from spirit. As souls are basically, yes, many souls that in the spiritual communities take things too seriously. This is why there's a divide among the spiritual communities at this time. Now, it's not a bad thing, it's just an energy that can be healed. And they know who they are. Some of you have already identified. Many just take things too seriously because it's a connection to this earth. Many of them don't want to be on this reality anymore. So being here, healing this environment, there is a divide among the spiritual communities as for what is right, what is wrong. Many souls just have not found compromise, but inner healing is so difficult to connect to because many are so on different levels. It's very hard for you to see each other for who you truly are. Some are deceptive energies. It definitely is there. So many are actually not sure what to connect to. Heal your vibrations by relaxing, letting the ego take a break. Because some take the ego and go wild with it, which causes a great divide. It's all about me. It's all about me. Me. It's very difficult for others. And some do connect to that because basically they want to be told what to do. So the energies have to be healed, turned inside out. Many, you know who we are talking. We know who we're talking about. And yes, they still make it about them. Yes, bragging about their own vibrations. There's different ways of sharing your talents, but also showing it's all about. There's different ways of putting the spotlight on yourself. So yes, I can heal others, but there's different ways of going about and how you say it that causes divide. That shows I can be worshipped. Also, I am talented and can be worshipped. And that's what some are putting out there. And that needs to be healed for humanity to fully go into balance. And they will learn their lessons for doing this too, yes. And they've been told several times not to do this, and they do it anyway. So, and the souls around them that give into this energy too, that follow this, that press it on. Yes, you are the great one. It makes that person even worse to handle, to heal. But eventually that will be a crash, a mental crash. It can only last so long when you're all about you. It should be about others. Yes, yourself and others. You're combining vibrations and learning through each other's energy fields. You all have these abilities also. The idea is to see that. See yourselves in each other. See, the reason why some get a lot of attention is because others around them have no confidence, yes, in themselves. And so they are lost souls looking for guidance. Problem is they're guided in the wrong direction. Happens a lot on your world, as you can see. Message from Spirit. Yes, there are energies here that are too confident. Unfortunately, they will be dealt with. Yes, they will be. Blessings. Greetings, we are the Orions. Greetings to you humans. I am Casper. Feline being. Much love to your society. Yes, as many alien beings are causing difficulties on our world. Many of you humans also are giving in to their manipulations. As humanity basically finds itself, if it wishes to do so, you will connect to the higher vibrations. Many of you that are awakened energies will feel more you are on light ships, alien ships. As humanity is turning their back on their own species, not realizing other galactic connections. Because your DNA, yes, we are your ancestors. We are here to assist in your soul growth. As you ascend, you will feel, yes, a divide among yourselves within. As you are upgrading your vibrations. It has not fully formulated yet in many of you, but it will do so in the next coming years. As for seeing alien beings, you will hear them, feel them as it needs to, because they are going to be connected to as a guidance for you. So you might see them possibly if you need to. But you will definitely feel their vibration as they're assisting you to break the fourth wall. The third dimensional wall, fourth wall, that's a human term, but going into a new paradigm of thinking. It is time to see the world as it truly is. The manipulators on your world, the humans, yes, your politicians for that matter, have been, yes, under reptilian rule for such a long time. It's hard to let go of that governance. They're doing what they're being told. Those are causing a ruckus. It's just, see our reptilian hierarchy there. A pharaoh looking down on humanity, telling humanity what to do. You can talk to that person. Of course, humans don't really hear it, but they do actually. When you connect to those dimensions, yes, you'll see a reptilian vibration around your Washington, D.C., telling your politicians what to do. Adding fear, adding mind control. To keep the third dimension basically to keep the reptilians in ruling. They're losing their power. Many have left. And they will continue to do so. Will this be a quick change? Not at all. As you adjust, it's going to your adjustment, what you are allowing to happen. Realize you are allowing this to occur. Many of you just want a more peaceful planet. So you're allowing that energy to connect. Many are still indifferent, not sure about it. Doesn't mean aliens are going to fly from the sky and connect to you. Not yet. But those of you that are connecting to alien vibrations now, your connections will increase. You might not always feel what's going on, but we're working with everybody. But not everybody's aware of our existence, of course. But we are assisting you to bring a better Earth. We're not just saying that. That's not what we come here to just say things and then wander off in our spaceships and wait for you to do what you're gonna do. Which many of you are taking more control of the consciousness of your Earth. Realize there's an alien paradigm, a more peaceful vibration. The feminine energies will increase on your world as for basically letting go of the male manipulation that's been going on for some time. More healing energies from Agartha are going to enter into your Earth. The fairy vibrations. Many feminine leaders on your world know what we're speaking of. Other females on your world are very scared of this because they're not used to being in power. They don't have to be in power, but there are many feminine energies here that want to be in power, but in the right power. The power of balance. It's not an easy position to be in, seeing how your world is, yes, in its violent levels. But it's violent, yes, it says not the most pleasant things, but it's also letting go. Especially when you have more females in power on your planet, but without the male influence, you will always see your Earth change. Because humanity is allowing this, remember. Some are going to be scared of change, yes. Once again, many females are not used to being in power. They're used to being the second fiddle. That's going to shift. It has to. You can't keep following the old ways. It is not working anymore. As you see. Some of you see a better future. Allow more of the feminine to connect. More of the male to connect also without the violent natures. Because you all going to work together. It's a balance. The male have had their reign here, and look what has occurred. Not to blame them, but you understand. Through manipulations, they are the perfect tool. Not all males are like this, but I believe you understand. If you are male energy of positivity, it is not easy to be on your world, as you know. But if you are corrupt, it's a whole easier world. You're in a cycle of negativity, and that's what they try to sell. But as the feminine increases their vibration, and they will, but here to bring a justice, a balance among you all, is cleaning out the old earth. Yes, Atlantis, Lemurians, Andromedans, it is time to see yourselves in a better life frame of mind. Yes, because the female, yes, is bringing children into this world. They're connected to spirit in a way where the male is connected, but is connected in a different way. You're basically combining your vibrations. The female, yes, goes in a place of power, where the male is a counterpart there to balance it and equal out. You're clearing out the old paradigms of this earth. Your Washington, D.C. will eventually be rearranged. As you know, there is a lot of grids there. Portal vibrations, those will be healed. Your Pentagon will one day not exist. It is there for now for mental control. It is not, its fear is mental mostly. Your cities also will go through a change. As for when this will occur is when you are ready for it to occur. So, it doesn't mean I have to go and grab the first woman and throw her into power. She has to be wanting to go there and basically have a balance with her. A justification of peace among your humans. And cleared of corruption. As you can see, corruption is very easy on your world to get connected to. You are bypassing that, going to a new earth. Is this the feminine energies of Mother Earth? Is here to cleanse your planet. Once again, the male and female will combine their energies in a way that has not really been seen on your world for a very long time. Yes, men and women getting along together in a different way that's never been seen on your world, once again, for a very long time. Because your Mother Earth is there. As the female reconnects to the earth, you will feel a cleanse across your planet. Realize also, as females will be in a 4th-dimension vibration. Yes, it will be a 3D, but also 4D. This will take time, as you can see. Much of your world will be rearranged when this time comes. Our message to you is to stay strong. Realize what your future holds for you. Yes, these are high possibilities. It is what your human consciousness will allow. We feel it will, but will it take time? The old world is holding on for dear life, as you can see. Notice how many of them are very old in your government. It's the old world. The old world wants to hold on as long as it can. Eventually, you'll have younger souls there in their 20s and 30s. It's like, I've never done this before, but the intentions are right. They won't be that young as for in their teens, but they will be in an age where they can handle that type of environment. Realize also you're clearing out negativities that you don't always fully see. You don't always fully understand. The influence of negativity is coming to an end. And you are, yes, taking a bath of cleansing. The Orion energies continue to be strong on your planet, as we are assisting you to be strong in these hard times. Yes, we can't guarantee for us to be seen on a public level all at once, but our energies are with you. If you allow yourself to connect to us, you will feel our energies. Yes, you might not be around all the time, but there will be times when you truly feel us around. We're not here to play a joke on your world. We're here to assist you as you, yes, move away from the old thinkings of even the time of Moses. Those thought patterns are still in your modern world, as you can probably see. The biblical world is still here. It modernized itself. Now you're here to heal it. Self-sacrifice. Any showing your abilities and being sacrificed for witchery, for sorcery. You are all sorcerers. You're all time travelers. You are all so much more than what you are seeing. It's just allowing it to come through is very difficult. As a human, let's go of the 3rd dimension energies of I can't do this to I can be anything. You will eventually open up more. You will trust yourself more. You will see more of the 4th dimension come through your earth. You'll feel less negativity around you. Yes, there'll be forces of hard labor, yes. It's not always going to be the easiest. Realize also, the more you work at your transition, yes, it might be hard, but the easier it will be over time. Yes, many of you do not come here for the easy direction. Now is the time to show the world who you truly are. And that's changing your Earth's vibration. Letting go of the 3D. How are you going to do this? Allowing love of higher dimensional energies come through. What you were once angry about, you're now okay with. What you were once feared of, you're no longer a fear. You're making your world a better place. You're connecting more to the timelines that have come into your Earth for a better Earth. You're connected to higher dimensional timelines to repair the damaged world. And that also goes into nuclear power, to your garbage systems. Eventually Earth will shift out of that when the human consciousness is ready for it. As basically, it's like you get together in a council, like your city councils. It's how I was talking to my spirit guides, my alien friends, and we like a better Earth. Can you help us with that? Of course, they'll look at you like you're a crazy person. All of this will come in as you connect more to the angels and guides. You will see no more fear of mentioning this in your public. You are getting ready for a new paradigm. Blessings to you. Alright. Okay, much love everyone. Take care. Have a good night.